Okay, welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host, and with me, as always, is Gunner the Wonder Dog, the Master Tracker. We're back here today on Rancho del Arroyo, working on our Great One grind again. We've already got everything set up. We're going to go hunt this southern area of the lake right above the Casa Grande. We already got our weapons. We re-upped some ammunition. We got our time reset. Everything, we are ready to go. So all we have to do is get up here and get our butt in our stand. Now we did hunt the northern area of this lake a few days ago, and we had some pretty good success. We actually had more bucks than we could shoot, literally. If we would have taken any more out of this area, we would have been blowing out some zones. So we're going to come back today to the southern part, and we should see those bucks come back in again. And speaking of which, it sounded like a grunt there. And when we get up here to our tripod, we'll go over our loadout. We made a pretty good change here just the other day, and so far it's been working out for us. And we'll discuss that when we get our butt in the stand. Yeah, we're already starting to see bucks come in. Look at that. Two bucks. Yeah, it's still 7:45, and they're already starting to work their way in. Look, yeah, they're alert. Look at them posing. Two nice bucks and a nice little doe right there. Ah, it's a feed zone there. Okay, that explains why they're there so early. Yeah, the white-tailed deer, their feed time is right before their drink time. We've seen that at other places where they had a feed zone pretty close to their drink zone, and we would catch them in the feed zone. Now we're going to spook them a little bit here by running right up through them, but we're not going to shoot at them or anything. So they should calm down in a few minutes, finish up eating, and come on up to this drink zone. Hopefully these ones right where we're posting at. We have two of them. One will be to our left and one to our right. Okay, so we just want to get out here, spook these guys the least amount possible. Get up in our stand and let them calm down. Okay, we'll get Gunner settled in and we'll jump up in the stand here. Alright, hopefully Gunner will not get stepped on today. Seems like so many episodes since our Great One grind started that we have deer come out of nowhere, walk right up and try to step on poor Gunner. Okay, our time check is 7:55. Okay. Yeah, you can see here we have one zone here to our left and one to our right. Those are mainly the ones we're going to be looking at today, but we do have these. That's actually bighorn sheep, but we do see whitetail come in this area as well as on this this far side. So we're going to be watching this area up here in this little peninsula area. We're going to be watching this stretch of shoreline here on our right. And as well, we actually have the zones right in here, so we're also going to be watching in under these trees. Basically, we're going to be watching all around us. Now, in today's loadout, we do still have our M1 Garand. We are packing both scopes today. We're packing two. We're packing the medium powered scope, the 4 to 8 power that's on here now, and as well we are packing the high powered, the 8 to 16 power scope for any long range shots, say like up here. We are also, as usual, packing our rangefinder binoculars so we can take the guesswork out of distance and adjusting our sights. Now, the one big change that we did make, and this was in our last hunt, is we substituted our Cyclone 45 Vasquez air rifle for a compound bow. And in our last episode, man, we were laying them out with this thing. And I need to check one thing. My sights are not right. Nope, that is still the other sight. Bright sight, single pin. Boom. Okay. Yeah, we were laying them out with the bow in our last episode. It was a lot of fun. Now with our setup before, we had our M1 for longer range shots, and then we were carrying the Vasquez, the air rifle, for shorter range shots. And that made a very nice complement to each other. But it had one drawback, is that we had to stay in the stand, in our structure, to get that reduced hunting pressure. Okay? Now, by switching this out to the bow, now we are no longer confined to our structures. We can get down on the ground, do a little stalking, sneak up on some deer, and shoot them in the face, and still get that reduced hunting pressure. Okay? We've talked about that before, that there are two ways to get a partial reduction of hunting pressure. One is a rifle in a structure. The second is a bow on the ground. Then there's one way to get a big reduction of hunting pressure, and that is using a bow in the structure. So if we get the opportunity to take a deer with the bow while we're in the stand, we will definitely do so. But now we have the option. We can get down and we can get moving around and still get that benefit of the hunting pressure. Now, like I said, we still have our M1. While we are losing the very short range shots we had with the Cyclone, we can still have the M1 zeroed down to 75 meters, and our bow, the zeros for that are 20 meters for short range, 40 meters for medium range, and 60 meters for long range. So it still does make a nice complement that we can use the bow for the shorter range shots and still use the rifle or the M1 for the longer range shots. And we have shown it in our past videos, since we started using the compound bow, that at those shorter ranges, it's pretty damn lethal, just like that Cyclone. With the bow today, we are only packing one type of arrow. We're packing the 420 grain arrows, which is perfect for. There's a buck. Which is perfect for the whitetail. It's actually the only one we have unlocked right now. In our last episode, we unlocked the better sights, the pin sights. And we still need to get some archery experience to unlock. There's a 300 grain arrow that we want, which is obviously smaller than the 420 we're using now, which will be good for our small animals. Oh, look at you. Hello. For like our bunny rabbits, our birds, things like that. Okay, now he's at 150 meters, so we are going to have to take him with the M1. But there's also a 600 grain arrow that we want to get for big animals. Okay, lift up, and bingo, right in behind. There's another buck. Oh, he ran. Okay, he could come back. I didn't realize there was two standing there. Oh, you're going to come back like immediately? If I realized there was a second buck there, we would have tried to take them both. Boom, boom. But they'll come back in a few minutes. This is the first kill in this area, so there is very little hunting pressure. In fact, they're slowing down already and starting to come back. All right, so we're going to give them a minute or two. But yeah, we also want to unlock the big arrows, the 600 grain, which will do amazingly at putting down some bigger animals, our moose, and that looks like a bighorn sheep, moose, bison, water buffalo, elk, antelope, all the bigger animals. We'll be able to hunt them all now with the bow and arrow. Okay, now here's one situation. We do want to switch up to the 8 to 16 power scope because this is pretty much right on 300 meters. There's this buck right there, 290. Now, unfortunately, with as unstable as this is, there's two of them there. Son of a bitch. We'll probably only get one shot. Come on, lift. He's hit. And yeah, this sight, while being having a lot more magnification, it's a lot less stable. It's pretty twitchy, so it's a lot harder to recover and get back on target after that shot with that recoil. Alright, so let's set it back to our medium, the Hyperion. And let's see if we see how these ones are going. Looks like we spooked them yet again. Wow, I just noticed something. We did not reset our zero for 300 meters when we took that shot. We were still set for 150, I believe. So did we make a kill? No. We probably totally missed him because of me making a total noob mistake and not double checking my zero. We made a 150 meter or 300 meter shot while zeroed for 150. So I'm sure we totally missed that fella. If we got him, well, we did get him. Man, that was a miracle shot. My goodness, that should have been so far off. Wow. Now we have noticed from hunting this northern area a couple times, we've been hunting from the from this hunting stand up here, that this area to the north, it seems the animals come in sooner. We can start seeing them as early as 8 o'clock. But down here to the south, they seem to be a bit later, more towards 9 o'clock, 9:30. In fact, because, you know, we see the ones we've seen already have come in from these sides. We're not really expecting to see too much come up from the south from this section until a little bit later. But we still, in fact, right there's one right there. There's a buck. And what is that? That's a doe. Okay, so we're going to be patient here, and hopefully these guys will come in. Something else that we switched up today is our calls. We still have our doe bleat call, which has been proven to be pretty darn effective for getting does and bucks to come in. But it's only got a 150 meter range, which is kind of limited. We did switch out our second one. Now we are carrying the buck Snort Wheeze call, which has a little bit more range. It's 200 meters, so 50 meters more than our bleat call, but it's not quite as effective. And this simulates a buck sound, and obviously our doe bleat call makes, a doe, simulates a doe sound. I didn't normally carry this too much in the past. I didn't have much luck with it, but we do want to give it a fair shake, and we do want to give it a try and see how it works. I know, kind of a strange sound. You wouldn't think a deer would make a sound like that, but they do. In fact, if we take a look at our inventory, the snort says this caller reproduces the aggressive snort wheeze made by antelope bucks and deer bucks during the rut. And we can see their range 200 meters, has the same duration as the doe bleat call, the 90-second duration, but is a little less effective. 50% or 50 attraction strength for the doe bleat, only 40 for the snort wheeze. But we're making up for that strength of attraction for a longer range. Now we saw those deer come straight through here. We're not exactly sure where they went. They could be down in this woods. They could pop up right there. Okay, now that's a little doe, and she's going to drink way back in the woods there. Wow, okay. Last few times we've seen them, they've been coming out a lot closer to the edge of these woods. What range is she at? She's at, that's the tree. That's one tricky thing that you have to be careful with when you're using rangefinder. Anything is that you want it on the animal. Like we had it here. It was giving us a reading of 54 meters, but that's actually the tree. She's right at 60 meters. We could try to take her with the bow. That is the 1-0 we have, but she's going to be awful tough to see. A very small sight picture. So while you can make shots at the 60 meters, it's a very, very small target. Okay, let's take a look and see what this group was doing up here. So we do have the one dropped right there. Okay, they are apparently not coming back in. They may have shifted and gone up to one of the drink zones up along here. They will do that if there is hunting pressure in an area. If they're spooked, they will sometimes go to the next nearest location. But that is a very, very small amount of hunting pressure. So I'm surprised that they would do that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything out in this peninsula area yet. Let's see what we got over here on the right. Oh, hello. Do we have a buck in there? I think that middle one might be. It's hard to get to. That's... Okay, it's those on both sides, so that one in the middle is probably a buck. Oh, what do we got here? Who's making that noise? Who's growling at us? Okay, there's a pheasant. There's another pheasant. I thought we heard... Thought we had one, make a warning growl at us from right in here. I mean, if we got something close, we do want to shoot that one that's far away, but we'd have to use the rifle on that. And that's going to spook anything close to us, that noise. So if we can take something close here with the bow first, then we can take both of them. We can take the close one with something quiet, and then take the further one with our noisy rifle. Oh, and I want to spot that one right in the middle. There we go, and that's a doe. Looks like all three of those are doe. I thought that one in the middle might have been a buck, but apparently not. So we're going to keep them on the back burner. We are definitely wanting to get some bucks. The doe will not get us any closer to our great one. We have been taking them. We've been shooting the snot out of the doe lately, just for the money as well as the experience. I did restart my stream, or my career, when I started this stream, so I am not back at level 60 yet. And as well, there are some expensive toys that we want to get. So we do need the money, and we do need the experience, so we have been popping some dough as well. Okay, what's our time? 9 o'clock. Yeah, if things stay slow like this, we may pop out of here, take a loop up around to our northern stand, and try our luck up there, see how things are going. Yeah, here we should be able to. Yeah, there's our stand right there. It is within 400 meters, so that should be within the render distance of the computer, of the program. So if there aren't any deer up there, we should be able to see them, barring what's obstructed by the trees. But if there were deer out in this open, that's only 300 meters away. They should render, and we should be able to see them. Now, where do we see those other deer when we made our miracle shot? That was up there. Right there. There we go. Okay, that's a doe. What's on the other side of you? Come on, let me spot you. Yeah, that's that other buck. Now, he's at 323 meters. Okay, let's switch up our sights again. And yeah, that is this one. Okay, we were on a 300 meter. We were on a 300 meter zoom. That turned out that was not a miracle shot. We actually did have it correct. This thing is so touchy, you gotta be so gentle. Come on, put your head down, doe. Okay, we're gonna wait just a moment, get my breath back. Now, we did take a perk in our last episode. We leveled up and got a perk that reduces the wobble for all for all weapons. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. See, that scope is so hard to get back on. To get back on and recover. Get back on target and recover from... Okay, there goes the doe. And there's our buckland right there, I think. Yeah, that is also doe. So yeah, there's our dead buck. We got him. So that's 2 dead bucks on that side, on the right. And 1 dead buck on the left. And let's go ahead and switch our sights back here now. Back to the Hyperion. Yeah, we're not having them come in close yet. Today, like I said, we had that one at 60. And yeah, she bounced. We made a lot of noise shooting that 30-06. But we didn't even bother these though right here. Now we could jump out and go stalk them, but we would have to come around this southern part, and there is not much cover. About as close as we could get would be about to there. And that's a pretty good shot still. We would be open, and they would see us. What we can do is, since we did hear something growling at us from over here, a deer, and as well we saw those couple bucks come through here. What we might do if we don't see any activity soon is jump out, take our bow, and have a walk. Like make a little circle around through these woods and come back to our tripod. Best case scenario, we'd run into some deer and we'd be able to shoot them with the bow. Worst case scenarios, we would stir them up a little bit and have them come into different places to drink. Yeah, it was pretty neat yesterday. In our last episode, we were doing a hunt where we had 2 zones like this. We had one to our north, one to our south. And the northern one was pretty far away. And it just seemed that the deer kept going back in there, and wouldn't come to the southern zone, which was right next to us. So we did a little creative zone control that we popped a couple deer. We popped 2 buck and like a doe in the northern zone and built up a little bit of hunting pressure on purpose so that when the deer came back in there to drink, that they would be a little skittish, a little nervous to drink there, and it literally forced them to come on down to the other zone that was right next to us. So we were able to not really call those deer in, but have those deer come in very, very close without ever picking up a call. Just by knowing the habits of our animals, of our prey, and knowing how they react in certain situations, we were able to take advantage and have them roll in right where we wanted them to. And that is something they definitely do not teach you in the tutorial. And that is a little trick that I don't think anybody else streaming will tell you. Like here, if we want them to stay out of this area, we'll shoot a couple animals in there. We'll build up hunting pressure then in this area. So then when they come back, they're more likely to come down here, to come here, or to come here, where they're a much closer shot for us. Now I'm not saying go crazy and shoot like 10 animals here and blow the zone out. No, only a little bit is all you need. You can see we only made 1 kill over here, and that group that this buck was with, there was a second buck and as well as a couple doe. They bounced and went to a different zone after one kill. So you don't have to go crazy. You don't have to blow the zone out. You just need to get a little bit of hunting pressure there. But in this case, kind of backfired on us because we have zones to the northern end of this lake, which for them was a lot closer. So that is probably where they went. Man, I'd like to sneak up around there. Okay, what time is it? 9:29. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to combine a couple things. We're going to go pick up this dead buck, and then we're going to circle back around through the trees here to our south with the bow, see what we can get up there, and see if we can figure out some way to get up here. Maybe pop 1 or 2 of these doe with the bow, and as well pick up our corpses there, and then end up at this northern stand. So we are going to take one last scan around here and make sure there's nothing else going on that we're going to miss. Okay, yeah, we still have nothing over here but that one we shot a while ago. Doesn't look like anything to our south, even though we know that one doe should be in here, and there was a buck or... I don't know. There was a buck or 2 that was in there. Okay, if we got animals in this area, we might be able to sneak up through these trees and get to them. We might be able to get close enough with the bow there. Ooh, that is a doe. Okay, let's go ahead and jump on down here. We'll get Gunner, and we'll go collect up some animals. We really don't need to be stealthy for this part. We just scanned this whole area and know there's nothing over here. That's when we come back and start hitting these trees right here that we wanna watch our noise and be on alert. They say now we're not limited. Before, when we had the M1 and the air rifle, when we got down to get up our animals, we were very limited in what we could shoot. We couldn't really shoot too much from the ground at all. We had to be very careful of where they were, that they weren't too close to our other zones, because we would get big jumps in our hunting pressure shooting with the rifle from the ground. But now, we don't have that limitation. We'll switch over, we'll use the bow, and try to get in close to them. I just heard something else making noise, but I didn't see what direction it was coming from. Alright, so now we're going to head down. There's our stand right there. And we're going to go through the middle of these woods right here with the bow. And we're going to work our way up along this far edge to pick up our 2 bucks over there and see what we can maybe kill along the way. Worst comes to worst, if we go bungling through here and make a lot of noise, we'll just push them out the other side. We did see that zone, that feed zone that was down here. Looks like this is it right here. But their feeding time should definitely be over by now. So they eat first, then there's like a half-hour break. No, they do eat till 8:30. Okay, so they go immediately. Okay, they go immediately from eating to drinking. I thought there was like a half-hour break in between those, but apparently not. Alright, so now we're going to get in these trees. The wind is to our side, which is good. So now we're just going to take our time here. We're not going to walk at full speed, but we are going to walk. And we're going to stay out here where the wind, we're not blowing any of our scent through these trees at all. Now, Gunner, buddy, you're making some noise there, pal. It's not enough to spook the deer, but it's enough to mess up my hearing. We have shown you the technique of how to fix that. Is have your dog sit, and then we move out in front. And then when we get far enough that he wants to heel, we let him catch up to us and have him sit again, and then we can move out in front a second time. See, now when we hear footsteps, we know it's not Gunner. It's only going to be, whatever animals are in this area. Now, even though we are walking, we're still going to crouch whenever we go under any trees or through any bushes like that, so we can have make a little less noise. Alright, we want to start angling our way up to here. Okay, we got some. Yeah, that's our feed zone that we just. Or no, that's a bighorn sheep zone in front of us. Okay, so here comes Gunner. He's going to heel again. So we'll let him catch up to us. We'll let him catch up to us. Come on, Gunner. Okay, and now we'll have him sit again. So now we can move out like another 100 meters and have that quiet again. Now, if this was thicker vegetation or more trees, we would be crouching the entire time. But it's a little slow. It's the most quiet, but it's a little slow. So we're going to make that extra time by walking, but not walking at, quite full speed. We're only giving it like half the stick. Okay, it doesn't appear to be too much in these trees. Our shots from the M1 may have spooked them pretty good, where they don't want to come back in those woods yet right now. Bingo. Oh, look at... Oh, we spooked him. Shit, we're out in the open. But yeah, there they were. There they were. You're 56 meters. We can try you with the bow. Now we got that outline around her. Oh, and there's the buck come back. Rather take the buck. And as soon as that outline fades, man, it's very, very difficult to see them. Let's see if we can sneak up here on him. Yeah, he wants to come back again. Ah, and he spooked again. Son of a bitch. Gunner, sit. Sit, buddy. We need to get in a little bit of cover and use our call. Yeah, no hunting pressure there, so I think we missed that doe. They know we're here, but as long as we don't have that hunting pressure, yeah, I hear you. As long as we don't have that hunting pressure, they should want to come back. Yeah, there's the doe. We missed her. But that buck's up in here too, so we're going to get into some cover. The wind is still perfect for us. We are totally downwind from these critters, and we're hearing footsteps. So now our stalking skills, as well as our patience, come into play here. Okay, I'm hearing one set of footsteps for sure, which should be that doe. But I'm also thinking I might be hearing a second set. Can be hard to distinguish when they overlap, so. Yeah, it's a totally different ball game from shooting with the rifle, where you're blasting them from 300 meters away that they're so far away they can't even hear the gun go off. It's a whole new ball game when you got to get up, like literally right in their face, like 20, 30, 40 meters. Man, it's a whole different set of skills. Okay, we're not hearing any more footsteps. So we're going to go up, get in this dead tree right here, because even though it does not have any leaves, it will still give us protection. Now I'm hearing footsteps right over here. And we're going to try our call out. Oh yeah, look at him right there. Right there you are. Now, luckily, Gunner is not going to run up here. Oh, look at you. Look at you. 3 nice big bucks in there. 50 meters. Yeah, we want you. Pikachu, I choose you. And I think we totally missed that one. That just spooked him. I think we hit him. Which way did they ran off to the west? Oh, you're already coming right back in there, huh? We missed her. As well, it's a whole new ball game when you don't have any magnification, when you don't have any scope at all. So we're just going to keep easing our way back up in here. As long as there is no hunting pressure there, they should come back. So these things being so silent, they don't spook the animals the way firing a rifle does. Yeah, we got zero hunting pressure. We missed all those shots. Yeah, right there is their the drink zone. Okay, to speed this up, first off, we want to make sure we're concealed. Which, man, this bush is not really giving us too much concealment. So let's sneak up to this green bush here. And we'll use our call. We'll double it up. We'll use a blast from the doe bleat and then one from the other one as well. It'll give us more of a chance to attract something. Okay, now we got concealment. So we'll give a shot with our doe bleat and a shot with the Snort Wheeze. Okay, there's the doe coming back in. But the buck that we wanted, man, there was 3 really nice ones. They took off this way. So we do hope they come back. Okay, you're right at 53 meters, so we know you're going to be a very small target for our bow. Looks like we have 1 dead deer right there. And yeah, our 3 doe are still standing there. Okay, you're right at 48 meters now. She's dead. You get them in close, man. These sparrows are freaking lethal. Now with a rifle, now like the 30-06, if you get a double lung shot, it will drop them basically in their tracks. They might take a couple steps, okay, but it's pretty much going to drop them in their tracks. When we had the Vasquez, the air rifle, we had to get a heart shot to drop them in their tracks. But with these arrows, the double lung will drop them in their tracks just like the 30-06 will. But man, I'd like to get those buck to come back in. We do have a little hunting pressure here now, so they may be a little iffy on coming back. And if they do, if we don't get a shot at them today, that's fine. As we always say, if we don't kill them today, we'll kill them tomorrow. They will not disappear off the map. They will not go and end up at some zone, halfway across the map. They'll keep coming back here. So we will have the chance to kill them on another day. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be coming back. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll gather this one up, and we'll continue on making our way up this side. I'm picking up our trophies. Hey, I'm not seeing anything out there. Wait, what was that? Yeah, come on, Gunner. Come on, buddy. Oh, man, it punched, like, all the way through her. Wow, look at that. Through the lung, through the stomach, through the liver, through the intestines. They do, arrows do have some pretty wicked freaking penetration, man. Okay, so how are we going to approach these deer? Let's walk up into these woods. And then that way we can stay in the tree line. Stay under some cover. And we can also do the little trick told everybody there yesterday in our last episode is as long as we have a tree between us and them, like this one right here, okay, we're lined up, okay, now we can go forward. That this tree, even though we're not right underneath of it, is still concealing us from them. Ooh, bobcat. He's apparently not all that close because Gunner isn't growling. Say, with the predatory species, even as small as the coyote, if they get pretty close, Gunner will start growling and carrying on to warn us. Okay, Gunner, sit, buddy. Don't go out there and spook them. That's my job to spook them. And we are hitting a little bit of the lag here. Okay, they are still 120 meters out. Yeah, that's going to be like a damn near impossible shot with a bow. There's our one dead one. And then we had the other one that was up on the hillside a bit more. Alright, so we're going to back off. We're going to back off and start circling around. 120 meters, we should be able to walk. As long as we're not underneath the trees. Oh, that one, she probably saw us. But we should be safe from these ones seeing us. Alright, now we got trees in between us and this one, but we want to have trees between us and that one. Alright, so your Gunner growling. That means one of those bobcats is in pretty close. I would love to take one of those bobcats with a bow. I am hearing footsteps, but it's probably that doe. Yeah, it looks like they might have a zone. The bobcat might have a zone right there. We've noticed that at a few of our other lakes. We will find bobcat zones pretty much right next to the whitetail zones. Okay, let's get Gunner up here. No, I don't want you searching for blood, man. These controls are touchy. Wanted him to heal, not search for blood. Now that one little doe we saw was right in here, and it looks like she bounced. So that was probably the... Oh, no, she's still right there. Okay. 50 meters. Okay, we'll take you. Gunner, sit. Our zero's right 440 meters. And that's a dead doe. No, she's not. She got back up again? Wow, that's... But she's down now. Now, normally you only want to take 2 shots for your harvest check. But we're not a trophy for her anyhow. Oh, there's a buck. What we're going to do with him, we're going to try and draw him to us. And since trying to sneak through all this open area or to travel like a hazard of sound, we're going to get into some cover. I'm going to try this Wheeze. Make him... Okay, let's see if that had any effect. It's only supposed to be like 10 points less, effect than the doe bleat. But man, I've never had much luck with it. See, he could care less. He's still drinking. He does not really care. Okay, we do have him, so we are going to risk it. Oh, these are coming though. Okay, we'll hang on. We'll hang on. And say we were going to risk going up there, but we don't want to do it right out in front of these girls. They're at 67. We do want them a bit closer. The wind is in our favor, which is... Come on, no. I want the binoculars. And they're at 53. And this one's going to come on around. Did we get that buck's attention? There's another doe right there. And it looks like that buck could give 2 shits less. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we finally did get his attention. He's a 2. He's traveling. He's leaving. Now let's try our snort call again. Now that he's traveling and not specifically drinking, he may pay a little more attention to the calls. Oh yeah, come on up here. Now we do have to be careful because these doe are going to spook when they get too close to us. Alright, he's at 60. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up, come on up. We have a very small picture there. Yeah, we missed. That one maybe hit. Okay. Yeah, we just scared the shit out of those. So let's go collect up, we got the 1, 2 dead ones here. We'll see if we got any, blood up here. What's our time? 10:44. Wow, this lag, it feels like we're walking through syrup. Yeah, I'd say we totally missed these ones. We can have Gunner try to search and see what he finds. Okay, it does say he's tracking blood, but it's probably that one we shot a while ago. Right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one we made at 300 meters. We shot him a while ago, man. Right there's one. We have this doe here. Uh-oh, something's coming. That's a dead deer. That one's spooked. I didn't want to take the shot. I could see there was a shrub or a bush, whatever you want to call it, in front of it. We did get one more kill out of that. And as well, we should have our first kill a little higher up on the hill past us. Oh yeah, we're getting purpley here now. Yeah, right there's a dead one. We're still hearing something walking here. Boom, there's our buck. That was a hit, man. We almost put him down just right there. Oh yeah, we got blood there. No organs hit. We may have to track him a ways. See, which one is this? This is the one. Yeah, 319 meters. Oh, in the lower neck. Hit him in the vertebrae. Alright. Keep searching, buddy. Find us that other one. Find us the one we just shot. There, he found it. The tracking machine. Gunner the Wonder Dog. With no organs hit, though, we may have to track him a bit. We were totally at the wrong zero. We had a 40-meter zero when he was literally 5 feet in front of us. Where'd he go, buddy? Where'd he go? Okay, we want to look at this blood, see how much health he has left. 50 to 75, so he's about half bled out. Probably another 150, 200 meters, we should find a corpse. Yeah, very low bleed rate. Oh, you seriously? You moved just as I got the bow out? You're dead. Uh-oh, we got more running. I know, buddy. I hear you. And we're coming. But we can keep popping them. So we can get that low hunting pressure now. Anywhere. We don't have to be in a stand. Oh, that was a little buck too. No, that was a doe. There's an optical illusion there. Right lung and heart. Yeah. The gunner is still on it, tracking that blood from that buck. And there is that buck. Yeah, who's a good boy? Who gets a cookie? Gunner gets a cookie. Trying to give you a cookie. There we go. Yeah. There he gets a cookie. Oh, and that's a nice looking buck too. Oh, that is some nice racks, and he's good size too. Yeah, we were way, way low. He was so close, my goodness. He was only a silver. Wow, he should have been gold. 220 trophy rating. Gold is only 193. But with no vital organs, it cost us. It cost us the trophy. Okay, there's the doe rolling back in. Oh, now we got him back in this area. I think we're going to try and sneak into this stand. And is there anything worth shooting down here? These all doe. No, there is a buck there in the back. Let's get up in this stand and we'll pop him with the well, there's another one right there. That's also doe. We'll pop them with the with our M1. Okay, we need down here. Oh, what else we got walking here? There's a buck. There's a buck a whole lot closer. Right at 100 meters. Let's try our call. Come on, damn it. Okay, they're stopping and looking. Where'd the buck go? He's bouncing. He's up at about 150 meters. Okay. Okay, you're going to stop there? Okay, give me a shot right in between your shoulder blade. Okay. Oh, you're going to drop right there and die. Okay. Now, hopefully, these ones further down here did not spook. And no, they did not. Okay, we just got to find the buck. I think he is the one hidden clear in the back. That's 224 meters. Okay, we will switch. What's that running a doe? Okay. We will switch our scope for the long range. Come on. Seriously? Man, with this lag, it messes up everything. And we want the Argus. Okay, we want to get, we can sneak a shot right in through. That's the buck right there. And yeah, we were too slow getting recovered from that to get that second buck. But we could possibly have a buck down. There was 2 buck in there. We could have a buck down and a doe down right there. And then we got our buck right over here. Dead. And is that the first hunting pressure we had down here? Pretty much. Pretty much, it looks like the first hunting pressure we had down there. So they may come back in. All right, we got to be getting close. Yeah, we are getting close to the end of this drink time. So they may not come back. So we're going to go gather up this fella over here. And we are going to keep an eye out on these guys down here. And then I think after that, since this drink time's going to be over, I think we're going to have a look at our kill count. see how we did today, and get ready to wrap this episode up. By that time, we should be right at about an hour and a half. But yeah, it is nice to get out of that tree stand once in a while. I mean, it's cool to sit up there and just pop, pop, pop. Yeah, they're traveling out now. Yeah, they're gonna bounce. It's cool to have, you know, pop them from sitting up in the stand, but when you don't have too much going on, it gets awful boring too. So by having that bow, you know, we can get out, we can get on the ground. Right there, flesh, left lung, and heart. Cool, our second heart shot today. And he was way under gold. 40 points under gold. So let's head on down here and check those last shots we made. Down on this little peninsula. Man, there must have been a bunch of deer in here. Having all that lag, and now they're rolling out, and then boom, the lag gets better. You know? Well, you're gonna give us one last kill here, huh? That probably turfed in the grass. Still getting used to that new sight a little bit. But yeah, look, all the bucks or all the deer ran out. They're leaving this area. Now all our lag is almost gone. And yeah, no blood. Yeah, I'm still getting used to that new sight on the bow, so it takes a little practice. Need to sneak over to one of the hunting ranges or the shooting ranges. There's the one with the paper targets on Hirschfelden, and the one with the 3D targets for archery on what is that, Tijuana? Yeah, we made that shot. There's blood. Where's Gunner? Okay, where'd he go, buddy? There's one. There's our buck. Oh yeah, back in the back. Yeah, well. And there was a chance that we had a doe here as well. We may have to backtrack back to where we shot for him to find it. No, he found it. He found it. We did get a hit. We got a hit on that second one. I think it was a doe, but I can't be 100% sure. Yeah, we pretty much ended up making a full circuit of this lake. And pretty much we're killing deer the whole way around. Okay, 25 to 50%. We should find it another 50 meters or so. Right there, it looks like. See if we can beat Gunner to it. Nope. I think he's... Nope, maybe. Maybe we'll beat him. Maybe we'll beat him. I think it was pretty much a tie. And there's our doe. Alright, good boy, Gunner. Critical position? What do you mean critical position? What are we going to spook? What are we going to spook here? No, we don't want the camera. What's around? I know, I hear you whining. We're going to spook something, but I just don't know what. What do we see around here? Huh? Where are they at? Where are they hiding? It's got to be close if it's critical. Anything up here? I'm not seeing anything. And he's no longer saying critical position, so whatever we are about to spook, I'm guessing we probably spooked it. Okay, but regardless. Let's see how we did here today. Oop. We want our codex, hunting log, latest harvest. Now today we did, let's see, today is the 10th. No, today is the 15th. Okay, okay. So I did take a couple white-tailed deer when I was doing a scouting run earlier, but we still took 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We took 14 all day, and I think I took 2 or 3 of those from the scouting mission. So that's like 12. 12 we took out from around this lake. We did have one that should have been a gold, and as well a few silvers. They have definitely added to the money. We're up to $22,600. So that puts us halfway to getting our 338, our first big caliber weapon. We did take a few more bucks, so that'll get us a little bit closer to that great one. So I think not too bad of a day. Let's wait a second. Look at him running. What the hell noise was that? That must have been Bobcat. I think that's like a mating call or something. But we still got deer running out from out here. But that's going to do it for us today. We're right at an hour and a half, so we're going to go ahead and close this up. And so, new viewers, returning viewers, thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope we maybe showed something to maybe make your hunts a little bit better. If we did, then we know we're doing our job. So, from myself, the gray-haired gamer, and Gunner the Wonder Dog, thanks for hanging out with us. If you do want to check out any of our back episodes, we are on Twitch, but we are only a free member there on Twitch so far, so they only keep our videos for 2 weeks. Anything older than that you can catch on our YouTube channel. We have the new one up running. We're getting all our archived episodes uploaded slowly, but they're getting there. Also Gray Hair Gamer, but there it's all one word. You'll check, you can see you'll have the same logo and everything as we have here at our Twitch channel. Yeah, listen to that shit. Yeah, that's Mexican bobcat mating call. Isn't that awful sounding? And yeah, we do have a another deer right in the woods right here with us. But yeah, you can check us out there. YouTube, check us out on Twitch. If you like anything about the videos, please give a thumbs up, follow, subscription. Every little bit will do wonders for helping this channel out and keeping it going. And if you want to make a more direct contribution, you can also do that. We are not monetized in any way, shape, or form by anybody yet. We do not make 1 penny off any type of advertising, anything like that. So if you want to make a more direct contribution to the channel, you can just go to paypal.me/grayhairgamer. So until next time, from myself, from Gunner the Wonder Dog, thanks again for joining us. And keep your eyes on that prize, Hunter, because you don't know where that next diamond or that great one is going to be. So take care and good.